What are we doing, Rebecca?
We're going to go see Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Because
you're an awesome cousin.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Yes.
And then we're gonna go to dinner when we're done?
Yes, but where are we going?
We're going to Craft 8, and then Ted's is right there.
Oh, so we're gonna go eat at Ted's?
If you want to. I mean, we could go somewhere else, but Ted's it's right there, and you like Ted's.
Yes. But what else by Craft 8?
Lots of things. It's right by the north. It's in the north end, so everything is.
Are we recording until we get there?
No.
Okay.
So what do you think is going to happen? They said there's a big twist. What do you think the twist is going to be?
They are going to end up killing everybody.
You better.
Well, not everybody. I meant killing the girl or whatever.
No.
Renesmee, yeah, her name.
I don't know. I don't.
And then Jacob will be lonely forever.
I don't like them changing stuff though. Like how they make, how they add fights.
They're gonna make holy crap!
You gotta make. Sometimes you gotta make an opportunity.
Your camera almost fell, so it's like, oh no!
It wouldn't be the first time I've dropped it. That's why there's that crack in the screen there in the corner.
Well, now I see it. It wasn't that noticeable. Alice and Jasper are not gonna leave.
No, they have to.
They have to.
But they come back.
I know they come back.
What if they didn't come back?
Yeah, what? Oh my gosh. No, Jasper's my favorite vampire.
I don't add a twist though. I see, like, I know it can't be exactly the same as the books, but like, in Breaking Dawn, there's no fighting. The wolves never fight with the Cullens after Bella's died. And then you can see in the previews fighting with the Volturi. They never fight with the Volturi.
Yes, they do.
I will be updating you guys when the movie's Breaking Dawn! I'm so excited. Hi guys, sorry for the poor lighting, but we're in the car. Oh my god!
Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Oh my god!
Calm down.
I can't.
Oh my gosh. Okay. What's his name again?
Which one?
The first one.
First who?
Dies.
Carlisle!
Carlisle dies, you will be absolutely shocked. And then Jasper, you get very teary.
No.
Oh my god!
So listen, guys. Listen. So they're if you know Twilight and you've read the books, okay, so they're meeting in this clearing to talk about Renesmee and try and clear that whole thing up. And then in the book, you know, everything goes smoothly. They talk, the Volturi have to go home, and well, when Alice does her little appearing act and she shows up to go show Aro you know what's up with Renesmee and that she's okay, and then they go into holy shit what happens, guys.
Okay, calm down. And then
no, it's my vlog. I get excited. Aro is reading Alice, and she says, it doesn't matter. You've already decided. It doesn't matter what we do. You know, the Volturi has decided to take Alice and fight. Anyways, so Alice kicks she kicks Aro in the jaw, and he goes flying, and then everybody starts fighting, okay? And I was like, yeah! When she kicked him, I was excited, even though I didn't want them to be fighting because that's not in the book, but he needs his ass kicked.
Then Carlisle comes running towards Aro. Because
they have grabbed Alice for kicking him, and they're trying to, like, hurt Alice, and Carlisle is running, and then what happens? What happens? Aro kills Carlisle!
Okay, Carlisle dies. Because Aro rips off his head.
Aro rips off his head, and then they set his body on fire. There's no coming back from that.
Yes.
And then everybody starts fighting, okay?
And then they kill Jasper.
They kill Jasper. Jasper is trying to help Alice. And see, it's traumatic even just thinking about it, you guys.
And then Seth. Oh my god.
Well, everybody's fighting.
Seth.
Benjamin. Oh yes, Seth the werewolf is fighting, and one of the vampires crushes him, and he dies. And then Leah sees it, and Leah is just like heartbroken. And then Benjamin, the one who can mess with the elements, splits open the ground, and vampires and werewolves are falling into it. And you think Edward's gonna die? You think Edward's gonna go down in there? And Esme. And then Leah sacrifices herself. She sacrifices herself because she's lost her brother, and to save the Cullens, and then Leah is down in the fire pit.
And then Sam, he's all badass.
Oh yeah, Sam kills Jane. Alice goes to run to Jane and kill her. And then
Bella's using her shield
so that Jane can't hurt Alice with her mind thing. And then Alice just drags Jane, because Jane has no fighting skills. She's never had to use them. Alice just drags Jane over to Sam, and Sam rips her head off. And I was like, yeah. Oh, and I was like, yeah, that's right, you assholes. That's right, you bitch. That's what you get.
And then you think... And then this guy's running after Jacob and Renesmee.
Oh, and you think they're gonna kill Jacob?
Yes.
Because they've just killed like everybody, every character.
You think they're gonna kill Jacob and Renesmee, but when he's about to jump at Jacob, Jacob like twists over and kicks his ass.
That was so cool. With Renesmee still on his back, he like does a weird thing where his head goes back and he's like snapping at the vampire and like rolling in the air and then rolling on the ground, and then Jacob's up and running. Renesmee never went off his back, and then the vampire is dead. And okay, so how we were reacting. Okay, you see how excited we are now in the theater. Not only was I screaming profanities at the Volturi and, you know, getting excited when one of our side was getting, okay, I was just screaming.
It's at that I literally broke down.
I did too. Okay, so I was upset over,
and then when I thought Jacob was about to die, I was like, no.
I was upset over, Carla. That was just a shock. Okay, somebody had actually posted that on Facebook, and I thought she's one of those people who likes to mess with you, and I thought she was just joking, because we all knew there was this twist coming, right? And then I was freaking out because I'm thinking, oh God, if Carlisle dies, what else are they? Anything's open now, and I'm screaming because I'm just shocked. I'm going, ha, 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 and I'm hitting her, and I'm clinging onto her.
I'm like, calm down.
And then no one else just excited as I was. Other people were screaming too.
Yes, other people were screaming.
I was not the only theaters.
One. We're like, oh my God! And then when Jasper died, oh my God! And then Seth, oh my God.
Oh God.
Still terrible just thinking about it.
Oh my God. Well, and then I'm clinging onto her like
Seth,
this, right?
Like, someone grabbed Seth by the neck and like twisted his neck, and then Seth, oh my God. You see Seth looking at everyone and going on, and then his eyes roll inside the back of his head, and you're like, oh Seth!
So at this point, I just burst into tears. The rest of it, I was just so shocked that they could have killed all these characters, that they could have just ruined the story so much. So I'm like, we're like leaning into each other like this, and then we just both burst into tears over Seth, because Seth is so good and
Seth
so
is
sweet.
So sweet and awesome.
And he does not deserve to die. Okay, and then Leah, and then I'm just saying, no, guys, I think I went into a full-on panic attack, okay?
Her body went numb, she was shaking.
I was shaking, okay, Rebecca could feel me shaking. My whole body was shaking, and at first my hands were just numb, like when your foot falls asleep, you know? And I thought, oh, that's weird. And I'm like hyperventilating, like, oh God, and I'm screaming and saying no and crying and all that stuff. And then my whole arms are numb, and then my legs are numb, and then my face is numb. And guys, it was
Seth
so
will be
traumatic.
The worst one.
So traumatic. And then you know what? How cruel these Twilight people. It wasn't even real.
It wasn't even real. I was like, what the flying freaky fracker frick.
It was all Alice's vision.
I'm like, that is mean, but that was awesome to watch.
Aro saw what happened if he decided to try and get Alice to persecute him anyways.
Aro dies, and so does one of his weird older brothers with all wrinkly face.
They all do. All three died. I thought.
Did?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, the blonde one too.
He did?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
So, and it was just all a cruel joke, okay?
Yes.
It was Alice's vision that she was seeing, because Aro was still deciding that he was going to try and fight them so he could have Alice in his guard. And I was so relieved, but I was also so angry that they had put me through that, okay? Yes. I get attached to characters very easily, and this was second only to when Dobby dies in Harry Potter, okay? And if you've read Harry Potter and you've watched Harry Potter, I don't know how you could not be affected by losing Dobby.
When my mom, Megan, and me all went to go see Harry Potter, they were like, no, Dobby! And I'm like, I don't understand, because I never read it in the books.
Because we knew it was coming, and then guys, me and Natalie, my cousin, her mother, okay, like the ugly cry, like barely containing ourselves, like the kind of crying where if you just let it out, it'd be like, oh God, no, where you can't breathe and you can't speak and you're just making like animal noises.
That ugly cry.
But we were holding it in.
But everyone else was crying inside the theater, but I wasn't, because I did not understand.
I keep telling you need to read the books.
I will read the books when I want to read.
So dramatic.
And then,
God. So we had fun. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna say that this is
probably the best
movie
that they made.
However, the first Twilight is still my favorite just because of the nostalgia before it was this big, huge thing that Twilight has become.
We're still sad that it's ending.
Oh my God, I don't want it to be over. Harry Potter's over. This is over. There's only 3, well...
4. 3.
Well, there's only 3 more movies, but there's only 2 more books worth of the Hunger Games. Okay, the Hunger Books series is over. The Hunger Games book series is over. Okay, and then the movies are gonna be over before you know it. Okay,
and
what am I gonna be overly attached to now?
Maybe they're gonna make some weird vampire series out of the books that we really read.
There's like, so many books I read that should be movies or series, like House of Night. Oh my God,
House of Night.
People are gonna think
Vampire Academy.
Even they probably don't know what we're talking about right now, and this is really long. So I'm gonna say goodbye, guys. I'm sorry I screamed at you, but Twilight was super fun. Best movie so far. So good. Traumatic. So that's my ramblings for the day. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to rate. You might, you like it, dislike it, whatever. However you
and comment.
Rate, subscribe, and comment. However you truly feel. I'd love to hear from you guys. So Twilight forever. It's not over. It's not over. I refuse.
It will go on forever in their world. In our world, no. Unfortunately.
My heart will go on.
Okay, she's going inside sun, so we better go.
Don't touch my camera. Bye, guys. So, I made it home, guys, and I'm just feeling emotionally hungover. I went through so many emotions in such a short time, and I'm so sad that it's over, but it doesn't feel like it's over. Like, at the end of Harry Potter, it felt very final, because you got a definitive ending, but because Bella and Edward just kind of go on into... Yeah, I'm having a hard time. I have a hard time when things are over, and now I have to find something new to nerd out over, because Harry Potter's gone, and Twilight's gone, and before you know it, the Hunger Games will be gone. And I mean, I'm not super nerdy over them. I like them, and they're really good books, and the first movie was really good. I'm excited for the next ones, but it's not the same kind of love I had for Harry Potter and Twilight. So, now what do I do? Tell me, how am I supposed to live without you? Now that I've been loving you so long, how am I supposed to live without you? With all I've been living for is gone. It's not that serious, guys, but I am sad. I hate when things end, especially when it's been something that you've been into and it's been a part of your life for such a long period of time. And yeah, I apologize for my screaming and overexcitedness, but that's just my nerd coming out. You should have seen me when Harry Potter was over, guys. Hot mess. Hot mess.